player who went by the name of Inquisitor3 tragically took his own life recently on TikTok.
Wow, that is something. That's a terrible thing to be defamed on the internet. But you don't commit suicide, all right? So if anybody is being trolled out there, here are the best ways to protect yourself from trolls who may wish to pull you off your pedestal, all right? This is what I do because I've been defamed a little bit, but the individuals are not they're not popular enough. You can actually benefit off of someone trying to defame your character. But I'm going to tell you some steps in order to protect yourself. The first step is to get ID from everyone. You can't play around with girls on the internet who are underage. You're just going to have to get that ID. I do it internationally. I don't deal with people in America. And that's number two. Stop dealing with people in America. I know ambition is a thing that most of you millennials and betas need to feel this way about money and yourself, but just get off the internet. That's number three. Okay, so I listed a few things that can actually cancel out pretty much everything. Also, number four, record everything. Recording everything you do can actually help you. People who take my face on the internet and they'll call me a pedophile. That's like the worst thing that a feminine person can do. It could be a male or a female. They don't understand your story and they don't care to know about it. I've had it happen to me, but when I check the source, okay, they're not popular enough for me to sue. So I usually give them a warning to take it down for defaming my character. If you say about someone, they think this person is this way or this way, that you're defaming their character. Look what happened to Alex Jones. The well-known Alex Jones got pulled down because of they claim to say he defamed the character by speaking about how the whole thing was a sham. But of course, he got in trouble for that. It's so simple to actually sue someone when they're wealthy. It's very easy to do. And I need you guys to look into that. Okay, defamation of character. You got to give people warnings, a head up. Give them a head up that you're not stupid. You know how defamation character works, right? But other than that, mainly trolls don't hear both sides of the story. Most people are trolls. And when they hear a story and people starting to fall for it, mainly Caucasian people, because there's more Caucasian people in America than blacks, okay, and minorities, yeah. They may not like you because they don't know you. All right. And this is very important. It is very important to think about your mental health over everything else. This is very important. I'm not an ambitious person. But I get hate, okay, on the YouTube, okay? I get hate on the Facebook. I say some cringy stuff just to trigger other trolls, but I'm not a troll, though. They don't know I'm not a troll. Once someone calls you a liar or you see somewhere someone's calling you a certain particular name, you have to investigate that person who's speaking that shit. You have to investigate that person. And then you can see if their life is bubbly or shiny or whatever you may think it is. But it's usually not. Sometimes they're just sitting in a dungeon somewhere, just a keyboard controller, okay? A keyboard troll, okay? You don't want to deal with them at all. But I've listed a few things, about getting IDs. If you're trying to get a chance to know someone, because I always find out about ID. I got in trouble with the law in the past, with a person who was underage. And she did an excellent job at manipulating me. But then I learned my lesson. I said, okay, I know how many guys can be manipulated, okay? And they can't see through the lies, okay? So it takes experience to understand the lies. And the strangest thing it is that when I get in trouble, I get blessings. So when she got me in trouble because of hearsay and lies, okay, and there's no evidence to prove anything backing up anything, I actually called the police myself to fix the problem before it got out of hand. And I did a good job. But the problem is that the justice system needs to be revised, okay? It needs to be revised, okay? Because a lot of times hearsay can go a long way in the courts and they need to stop that. Okay, and the thing is that I didn't have a record in my past. Okay, and I tried my best to do nothing. I don't say nothing. I didn't file for anything. Okay, like I pleaded guilty or anything. I just went through the court and said, hey, I hope you guys are smart enough. You're not making no predetermined judgments. Okay, upon me, a good abiding citizen. But this is what men, mostly you guys, is going to have to deal with. Okay, you're going to have to protect yourself from a lot of e-beta troll millennials out there. Getting ID, understanding the tags, understanding their Facebook, social media, where are they coming from, okay? recording everything. And as a matter of fact, it's just wise not to talk to anybody in America these days. I had to cut a lot of people off because they was taking some of my knowledge and trying to be like another Kevin Samuels. I started Kevin Samuels. I keep telling you guys, you can't take bits and pieces of my information and consider yourself a guru. You can't do that. Stop doing that. These people copy and stuff. They'll defame your character, do anything in their power to make themselves in the limelight for the time being. But that's why you got to be private. That's why you got to do things in a very unorthodox way, right? Okay, so I listened to a few things that you should never do. Rest in peace, his soul. But I don't look up to individuals who commit seppuku or suicide. I really don't. I just don't like it, okay? Okay, if you commit suicide after you have, been told this information, and then you deserve to be dead, okay? All right? You deserve to be dead if you want to go around thinking that you're all this and a bag of chips and shit. You don't want to get no education. That's on you, okay? But anyway, that's all I really got to say, guys. Please don't commit suicide. I know suicidal rates is much higher on the men's side, the beta men's side. I know this. But I'm already doing work. Excuse me. I already do work in the background. I already do work to help you guys in many ways. But please don't take I hate trolls that copy off of someone. And people send me messages, oh, this person's copying off of you. I said, I know, my shit is completely unique. Okay, I'm the only one that talks the way I talk, but that's good, But when someone takes one or two things, I don't see nothing about it. But eventually you're going to die, because I know magic, okay? And I say, I am not responsible for what my spirits do. I have not sold my soul. Just read a couple things in my past, okay? I read a couple grimoires in my past to protect myself. Protection, reflection is the key element that you should be focusing on. Everybody should focusing on that protection and reflection. All right, it is very important. If you're a good person at heart and you're not a troll attacking people for no apparent reason without getting both sides of the fence, learn how to protect yourself with reversal spell magic. Yeah, I talk about esoteric stuff that you guys can't even comprehend. But I try not to put too much of my information out there because not everything works for everyone. Okay, it can backfire. Okay, but anyway, don't commit suicide, seppuku. If you want to get rid of mucus, you get some milk thistle, you get some shakatai. I drink milk. I like milk, lactose free, and sometimes I get mucus just for the hell of it, so my body's just always awake. But other than that, I take some we call it peppermint. It all works. I know what the cure is for mucus, but sometimes I can't help myself. But it's okay. Other than that, that's all I really gotta say. And I hope you guys listen to me about committing suicide. It's not a good thing, guys. I know you're creative and you're innovative, but you gotta protect yourself, man. I recommend the magic. I recommend you be more paranoid about who you're chatting with on the internet. It's very, very sad. I hear stories like this all of the time, and I can't reach everybody, okay? I'm more international. I can't help you guys here because you all got the money and you want to be selfish. I'm not responsible for that. But other than that, that's all I really got to say about suicide or seppuku. Seppuku is the Japanese term for suicide. Or it could be Chinese. Again, I may be wrong about that. But other than that, don't commit seppuku or suicide. Don't do that. I don't look up to individuals who commit suicide or seppuku. Just protect yourself. Okay? Get IDs. Stop talking to feminine females on the internet because you know it's a trap. It's a trap. You know it's a trap. Star Wars, okay? Other than that, know thyself more than anything else. You gotta protect yourself. Look what's happening to Will Smith, you know. I still don't respect the fact that he smacked the person, but you gotta control your emotions, guys. You gotta control that emotions. I know most of you haven't had alpha fathers. I understand this. This is why I exist. And I do have a Patreon down below in the comment section, and also I do got a series. You know, this is your indigo child. Your Gen Xer here. And if you don't want to listen to me, I don't know where you're going to get the real information from. Other than that, I'm out of here, guys. Peace.